I said it yesterday, later in the afternoon, and I'll say it today. I have a case of the uglies. I'm aware I have the uglies. They don't send you home for the uglies. I'm trying to watch my filter. I make no promises. I have the uglies. Might as well admit it. I'm going to be straight up ugly for you if you go on those. At least I'm aware of it. The first step is recognizing that you have the uglies. Yes. And sadly, I can't continue off that one. We left off yesterday on number 56 on our exam study guide review. We need to pick up there. We're going to do quite a few of these because our notes for today are super duper easy, even easier than yesterday. Which means that 5-1 test that's happening tomorrow should be super duper easy. In fact, it's so easy, I'm not even giving you a study guide. It's that easy. Okay, so we were at number 56. We're supposed to find the first row of 5p minus 4q. I would love for someone that already know the answer, so I don't have time to my calculator. It is A. I heard it from 3 and 6. 3, you can set it first, you can have 2.6, you can have 1 point. It is A. What would be the easiest way to solve this problem? Yeah, so what's the easiest thing to do with the matrix? Should I actually do this by hand? Absolutely. It would be so much easier rather than doing this. To just put it in my calculator, make my calculator do all the work for me. 56A is A. Are there any questions about 56? 57. 3 gets another point. 57 is A. Same thing, 2p plus 2r. The easiest thing to do would be to put this in my calculator. If you want to work it out by hand, you sure can. 58. 58 is C. This one I'm actually going to work out. So it's RS. So 4, negative 5, 2, 8, negative 1, 3. I'm slightly going to work out. I'm going to talk about things. 3, 1, 0, 2, negative 4, 5. R times S. Okay. What are the dimensions of R?
2 and 3.
2 get a point. What are the dimensions of S?
3 by 2.
2 and 3 get a point. And that means I can do it since my insides match. But more importantly, I know that my answer is going to be a what? A what by what? A 2 by 2. Okay. And so it was not going to be A, and it was not going to be not possible, because clearly it is possible. So it was either B or C to begin with.
However, if it didn't have the same inside number,
it would be not possible. Okay, let's go on to 59. They asked for the first row of SP. S, what does it say? 59 is D. Get another point. Someone who listens. I appreciate that. So SP, what are the dimensions of S?
6, negative 49.
What are the dimensions? Yes, that's 6. You can get the point. What are the dimensions of
2 by 2.
P? Thank you. 2 and 3 get a point.
Which is D.
It has to be not possible because my dimensions don't match.
Which is the reason why I threw that out real quickly.
Yes. Archer, you can have another point. Okay, so they don't actually give us the matrices. Instead, they tell us that we have a 3 by 6 and a 3 by 6. And they ask the dimensions of the product, so we're multiplying. What is my answer? Yes, 1 get a point. The outsides don't, the insides don't match, so we can't do it. So it's not possible or undefined. So perfect. 60 is B. 61 What are the dimensions of the matrix that result from the multiplication shown? Goodness. So this weirdo looking matrix, what are its dimensions? Oh, 2 by 4 and a what? So what are the dimensions of my product? 4 get a point. So it's a 2 by 1. The insides did match, so my answer is a 2 by 1. So 61 is A. 62, we're going to ignore part of the directions. We're still going to handle it, but we're going to ignore part of the directions. We don't know how to use diagonals. There's not one on the exam that says using diagonals. Instead, it would say evaluate the determinant. So we need to find the determinant of this matrix. So if I type this matrix in my calculator, I'm putting it in A, it's a 3 by 3. Okay, so let's say I have it typed in A. When I go back to second matrix and I go to math, what button lets me do the determinant? What'd you say, Kelsey? Yes. Yes. She said she was spelling it out before you said, although I wouldn't give it to you. A 6, you get the point. It is DET, so I'm going to press DET, and I typed it in A, so I'm going to, again, have to press A.
And the answer is 94, so it's B.
Sure, get a point. The answer is 94, so it is B. Okay, let's go on to 63. This determinant we could put in our calculator, but honestly, when it's a 2 by 2, I think it's faster to just do by hand. So 10 minus 3, and I know the answer is 7. So the answer on 63 is B. But if you wanted to put it in your calculator and press DET and all that jazz, it's still going to give you the same thing. Okay, 64 asks us to find the inverse of matrix R. So let me go on my calculator. I'm going to type matrix R into letter B. So second matrix. I'm going to edit letter B. R is a 2 by 2. 0, 1/2, 1, -2. Okay, I've got it typed in as B. I go over to math and I want to press a button. Or is this even what I'm supposed to do? What button do you press on your calculator if you want to find the inverse of a matrix? Yes, you can get a point for that. So we're supposed to hit the little -1 button, which is exactly where the matrix button is, but not in blue. So I'm going to tell it I want matrix B. Then I hit the -1 button. Ooh, and that one ended up being pretty. So we found it was 4120. So which of these, which answer should we pick then? Which is A, yes. 3 gets the point. Okay, let's say at this point my answer had been a lot of fractions. And I wanted, a lot of decimals, and I wanted it to be fractions. What should I get a point for that? I would press math fraction and fractions. Okay, I think you got it, so I'm going to tell you that the answer to 65 is B. Let that one go because it's just like 64.
Yes, the Q is just a fraction, but it's just a decimal.
Yes. So you can type it as math fraction if you need to, or it's up to you. It's your discretion. Okay, and then let's go ahead and do 66, and then we'll call it a day. I get 66, not matrices, so might as well knock it on out. Especially if you're one of Miss Brister's, you should know this instantly. It's going to take my people a little longer. I'm going to actually type in 10x squared plus 40x plus 42 into my graphing calculator. See what that. Get another point set. Okay, the y-intercept is when x is 0, so I knew for sure the y-intercept was that last term, so I knew it was a positive 42. So it was not going to be B or D. The fact that he knew that axis of symmetry really fast is impressive. You can put it in your calculator and figure it out, or you can remember that axis of symmetry is negative B over 2A, so negative 40 over 2 times 10, negative 40 over 20, ends up being negative 2, which is why the answer is C. Okay, we're going to stop right there, and I would say get out your notes. You can get out your notes from yesterday, and you'll be really disappointed in them. Okay, your notes from yesterday, you still need to show me you did those 7 independent practice problems. So there were, on the second page, near the bottom, there were 8 problems that said independent practice. I did one of them for you. You need to show me you did the other 7. It's going to be a grade. Now the very back page, if you look at it, it looks like a bunch of notes. Not really any problems that can work. Maybe like 4 in the middle. So it's very, very disappointing. So instead, pull out your workbook. And we're going to not do this. Instead, we're going to go to workbook page 61. Okay, so if you're on workbook page 61, we're starting at number 11. We're going to go through 22. I'm going to do some of them, and the ones that I skip are yours to handle. I'm going to do some, and the ones I skip are yours to handle. Okay, so yesterday we were talking about rules of what? Yes. It doesn't count when Brewster whispers it. Yes. Okay, so yes, we're doing rules of exponents. And everything seemed pretty good, except for on ones that were super complicated, like the reminder. This is when they made life complicated. And if this is what happened, this is the only kind of hard one, I would simplify the inside first. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So I've got 2x to the 2. 4 minus 5 is negative 1. But I'm not going to write it as y to the negative 1. What am I going to do with it? I'm going to put it in the denominator. And that's still all raised to the 2. The negative 2. I can read. So it's 2 to the negative 2, x to the negative 4, because 2 times 2 is negative 4, and y to the negative 2, and oh no, I've got a lot of negative exponents. I need to flip y2, negative 2 needs to go to the numerator, 2 squared needs to go to the denominator, x to the 4 goes to the denominator. Everyone switches places because they can't have those negative exponents. So my final answer would be y squared over 4x to the 4th. Again, it's not that deep, but it requires a lot of steps. I normally simplify the inside first, then raise it to that negative exponent, and then simplify again. If you wanted to be rebellious and raise it to the negative, everybody to the negative exponent first, and then simplify it, it's still going to work out to be the same answer, as long as you're correctly following the rules of exponents. I'm going to count off and be mad, however, if you have a blank exponent. I'm only going to be mad on your test paper and really ugly to you if you have a blank exponent. What kind of exponent? Yes, every group can have a point. If you do not have a negative exponent on your test paper tomorrow, you can intermediately or whatever, but for your final answer, do not give me a negative exponent. Okay, were there any questions about the exponent ones besides I knew you wouldn't be doing another one like that? Okay, well, if you're looking at page 61, the first 10 are practicing exponents. So if you want to do the first 10 so you can practice exponents, that's great. You don't have to. The bottom half is what we're talking about today. and it's more operations with polynomials. I'm not going to work 11. It's too easy. If you want to work it right now, you can. I'm going to work number 12. That minus sign in between, I'm going to do 5d minus d, and I will get 40. 5 minus 1, and I get 4. I'm 95% positive that everybody in the room could have gotten that without me. I pray. And I'm going to skip 13 too. Can someone tell me the answer to 14? Well, we can do it. Oh, yeah. Combine those like terms. You're making me sad. You need sadder.
Negative.
Negative what?
4m squared.
Why are we at one?
It's negative 4 up to the second.
Yeah. Minus. Okay, thank you, Kelsey. It's not that deep. Minus 2 is minus 4. Negative 3 is negative 6. Minus 5 plus 8 is plus 3. We're not changing any things with the exponents. We only get to do things with the exponents. If we're multiplying, we get to add our exponents. If we're dividing, we subtract our exponents. And if we're raising a power to a power, but otherwise, the exponents are just like x's and y's. They're just placeholders. They're variables. Okay, any questions about 14? I'm not going to do 15, but I am going to do 16. What am I going to do on 16? What is that called? Thank you, Kelsey. Get your point. When I distribute, what is my final answer? Anyone but table 6.
2x to the third plus 9x squared.
Archer, get your point. This is an x to the 2. So 2x, 2 plus 1 is 3. And then 9x squared. Perfect. Any questions about 16? You should almost feel kind of bored and like, why are we doing this? And I would tell you that 5-2 is going to be a doozy, but we're going to save him until after Christmas. So I guess we're just trying to give you a nice little confidence booster before we call it ways for Christmas. Okay, what am I going to use on 18? It's a fancy way to distribute. It has a term. It's called, I am going to use FOIL. But instead of 18, y'all do 18. Okay, so first, 6x squared, outer, negative 10x, inner, minus 9x, last, positive 15. My gosh, I pray you've been foiling enough this semester with me that you probably did that in your head and went ahead and had 6x squared minus 19x plus 15 is your final answer. Are there any questions about 18? Now, I normally would go to 19, but I know you. I probably need to. No, I'll do 20. Lord, I'm going to keep doing the evens. Y'all can have the odds. I got English today. Yes, I do. 20. I need the answer to number 20 when you FOIL. I don't care if you haven't combined the outer and the inner yet. The first, bless you, 6y squared, it was a minus 9y, a plus 8y, and then a minus 12. Hunter went ahead and did that in his head. He said negative 9 plus 8 is negative 1, so 6y squared minus y minus 12, and that's why his group is getting another point. Okay, and last but not least, I see one like 22, which kind of looks like 17 anyway. What are you supposed to do if it's a 3 plus 1 squared? 3w plus 1 squared. Well, how am I supposed to address that? Yeah, we're going to end up with, well, I still want to foil though. I would still would like to have two things and to foil it out. So what are my two things? Isn't it 3w plus 1 squared is the same thing as 3w plus 1 times 3w plus 1? So why can't I just rewrite it out and then FOIL it out? So 9w squared plus 3w plus 3w plus 1. So my final answer is 9w squared plus 6w plus 1. So I tried to make your life complicated and it's really not. Is anyone heartbroken about our examples today? Again, it should be a nice day. Those other 6 are yours. You probably had them done while I'm talking. It's great if you did. So I do want to see page 61. I do want to see the 7 from yesterday. If you want to finish your 4.5 to 4.7 test, you got some time now. Or if you wanted to be adventurous and go ahead and take that 5.1 test, you probably could take it now. It is a short test. I think it's only 12 problems. Clearly, it's a fast one. So we're still going to do some semester exam study guide questions tomorrow. Okay. Whew. Oh, yeah. Gracie.
The 7 pages from yesterday, is it on this page?
It's on